Nathan Evans Fox.
Thank y'all. Whoever put this lineup together, we're going to have words in the parking lot. I can't believe I got to follow Lily. That's incredible. And I'm just up here, I'm just like, look, I mean, I put on my dress overalls for you. Like, that's the best I can do. I don't know, okay, anyway. We're going to have a little bit of an art to it, okay? I'm going to start, look at me, when you're a hillbilly, you're a little bit too ornery about death, and so you see grief and loss everywhere. And I'm also a relatively new dad, and when I wrote this song, I was anticipating having my now feral child, who may still be a possum, we're not sure. People like, what's your baby's gender? And I'm like, we're still negotiating her place in the species. We'll get to gender later. Lord have mercy. I think I may have rabies from her. But anyway, I was sitting there, I was having, waiting on a child is just a 9 to 10 month panic attack. And so I was thinking, the world, what is the big idea? Because there are some things that are really bad, and they could happen to my kid. And I thought, what if this has any permanence in any way that will ever mean anything? And I was sitting on my back porch before I went to work, and I saw my little dog, who I got from League City, who's just a little, she looks like Alf, but she's just a little anxious and likes to cuddle. And she's sitting out there in the light, and I just see her in all of her softness, just happy to be on the planet for a little bit. And I just thought, all I got to do is just see my child in her softness. And no matter what happens, as long as I'm the person that holds that for her, then it's all good. So anyway, this song's called Some Lights. They say we're born this way, hard, sick, and strange, grinding the gears of time. We carry all our loves from our dawns to dusks, and our laughter and our crying. So I got this name to mark my place, the only proof that I ain't lying, that I claim my spot in this lineage of lost, to walk with ghosts before they're dying. Some lights are gonna shine, honey, we don't get to decide on it. Ain't it awfully kind that we get to share our flame? And everything that I have loved, I've seen the softness of the morning touch. Honey, I swear that's enough. I hope you feel the same. Well, I hope you feel the same. So we grow our garden neath the dying sun, collect our rains and then give them up. They call this good once where we're from, they'll call it good again. Count our currency and turn up greens, where the dying pass on to living things. When I die, won't you bury me where the earth can turn me over? Some lights are gonna shine, honey, we don't get to decide on it. Ain't it awfully kind that we get to share our flame? And everything that I have loved, I've seen the softness of the morning touch. Honey, I swear that's enough. I hope you feel the same. Well, I hope you feel the same. Lord knows that I've grown tired of praying like God's run his hands over all creation. What beautiful words you're saying. It's good to be here too. You see enough things that ain't born to live. You start thinking life is an awful gift. Start feeling the shadows for the light they give. And a wanting can't nothing shake loose. Some lights are gonna shine, honey. We don't get to decide on it. Ain't it awfully kind? We get to share our flame. And everything that I have loved, I've seen the softness of the morning touch. Honey, I swear that's enough. I hope you feel the same. Thank y'all. I got to do a little bit of tuning because I normally bring 3 guitars with me because I'm one of these, you know. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm better than anybody. The guitar gives me the songs. But that means that I got to do a little bit of tuning, and I don't normally have someone up here with me. So I needed a little banner help, so I wrote a script for Rachel Lavin, and she hasn't seen it yet. So if you can make that out, just okay.
A couple of important reminders from me, Rachel Lavin. Number 1, please remember to text Deborah at 828-443-030 to tell Nathan's mom that he isn't cussing too much. Number 2, after living in Nashville for a couple years, I, Rachel Lavin, can report the tortillas are better in Texas. I ain't saying it, man. I'm not saying it. If you buy Nathan's merch today, I have promised and am legally bound to match his merch sales dollar for dollar.
Rachel's a great friend.
That is all. I read them and you're not done tuning. Come on, man.
Give it up for Rachel Lavin. It's true, the tortillas are better in Texas. I'm going to stock up that car full of H-E-B tortillas before I leave. This next song is for all of my haters. The thing is, like, honestly, everybody's like, oh, it's bad to hate. Hate's a strong word. No, it's good to hate. It's good for you. You just got to get your heart right, you know what I mean? Like, even Jesus was like, I hate the devil. So just find your devil. Anyway, this is called Landlords, Billy, etc. Well, I hope your tenants make meth and chain smoke. Got a herd of cats ain't ever get trained. I hope all your children grow up to call you by your first name. Well, it'd be mighty nice to see you get right, but you chose a road you'd hoe. So I hope trouble come and find you till you lose your mind. You get lost or finally come home. Well, I'm a-wishing you a hard life, hard times, that you get what you get. This whole world is rubber and you are glue. The hell you've been making puts a hurting on you. A little bit of hillbilly karma, down home dharma gives you a good talking to. But till then, bless your heart, you are what you are. I hope this life of meanness don't come easy, and a hard heart's hard on you. I hope your dog don't ever love you, don't ever want to come home, and takes up at the neighbors, barks at your window all night long. I hope your AC's hot, your heat is cold, There's only Pepsi when you want Coke. Whatever said soul's there when you are old. Don't ever wanna watch your TV shows like Murder, She Wrote. Well, I'm a-wishing you a hard life, hard times, that you get what you get. This whole world is rubber and you are glue. The hell you've been making puts a hurting on you. A little bit of hillbilly karma, down home dharma gives you a good talking to. But till then, bless your heart, you are what you are. I hope this life of meanness, it don't come easy, and a hard heart's hard on you. Well, I hope there ain't no bait when you go fishing, except the worms that are in your brain. I hope you sit out in the sun all day and you don't ever catch a thing. I hope your record's all skipped, gotta swallow when you dip, and the mailman, he only brings bills. You get everything you want, but nothing you need except for pity from all of your friends. 'Cause you can carve your name in the front pew, and all your friends, they can say you're nice. Give all your money to charity, it don't mean you're living right, unless you are buying my merch, and then I'm charity. But like somebody's mama said to somebody's mama, if you can't say nothing kind, then you oughta, hell you gotta, say it more than twice. Well, I'm a-wishing you a hard life, a really hard life, that you get what you get. This whole world is rubber and you are blue. The hell you've been making puts a hurting on you. A little bit of hillbilly karma, down home dharma gives you good talking to. But till then, bless your heart, you are what you are. I hope this life of meanness, it don't come easy, and a hard heart, and a hard heart's hard on you. Thank you, Bruce. Wow. Bruce and Andrew and Archie. I got the names right? Thank y'all. They make me sound good. Actually, you should hear me when I'm off mic. Thank y'all for having me once again. I'm Nathan Evans Fox. Now this is very important. I'm not Nathan Fox. I played a show in Baton Rouge, and the guy got up and started introducing me and started reading a bio that wasn't mine. And I was like, oh, that's Nathan Fox. And he said, good, because I listened back to your music, and I was like, why did I book this guy? It's fine that, like, Nathan Fox is good. And I'm also not Nathan Evans, the guy who blew up on TikTok for the sea shanties. Yeah, just not. I'm very landlocked, except, I guess, not so much these days. This last song is, I'm putting it out in about a couple weeks in time for Halloween. I don't really like horror movies that much. Like, I don't need to be recreationally scared. I'm pretty maxed out on that front. But you know, I was, you know, Kenny was saying, like, I've been so tired. And I wrote a song during paternity leave. I don't know. I think I was trying to, like, kind of leave the planet in exhaustion. And so I started writing real weird songs. But for some reason during paternity leave, I had this insatiable hankering for horror movies. And, yeah, so I was like, what is that about? And I honestly think a lot of that has to do with the fact that, you know, my kid, like, everything's a jump scare. Like, you enter the world and you cut the light on and it freaks you out. And like a hand on her chest that first month, you know, a hand on her chest 2 and 3 months is super comforting and soothing. A hand on her chest out of nowhere when you're 2 weeks in is terrifying. And I think about how, I mean, I think life's honestly a horror movie. I don't know. And my job is just to be the best supporting actor, and to make sure that the horror movie is a little beautiful and it has a good plot to it. And so, you know, I wrote a song about how the
The first movie I watched with my kid, the only movie I watched with my kid was Silence of the Lambs. Anyway, it's all these, if you don't catch the references, there's all these horror movies in it. The people like Andrew Delaney that really know horror movies are going to judge me for being basic. I'm sorry. But nobody else catches it, and then you're going to be like, you basic bitch. So anyway, it's called Freak You Out. Thank y'all. I'm summoning an army of all my awful darkness to conjure enough magic for now. And if it's hereditary, things that scare you about me, we'll call an exorcist to work it all out. 'Cause the light's gonna flicker on whatever shines, whatever your final destination, I'm there tonight. There ain't nothing that stays dead, so you're haunted or possessed, and I ain't gonna freak you out. Sometimes the worst calls come from inside the house, and every radioactive thing I'm keeping in comes leaking out. You're in the upside down, there ain't no way around it, so you scream just for the sound. 'Cause the light's gonna flicker on whatever shines, whatever your final destination, I'm there tonight. There ain't nothing that stays there, so you're haunted or possessed, and I ain't gonna freak you out. I check the back seat before I drive home. I say some words in the dark for you when I'm alone, and when I'm glitching I check the mirror for the things I ought to know. I check the back seat before I drive home. I check the backseat for what I'll bring home. 'Cause the light's gonna flicker on whatever shines, whatever your final destination, I'm there tonight. There ain't nothing that stays dead, so you're haunted or possessed, and I ain't gonna freak you. Thank y'all so much.